I'm going to be teaching you on how to calculate your calories and also understanding macronutrients. There's three main macronutrients that should be included in your diet. The first one is protein. The second one is carbs. And we have fats. These are the three most important macronutrients. When you calculate your calories, you have to understand how many calories are in 1 gram of protein. 1 gram of protein is equals to 4 calories. Same as carbs, 1 gram of carb is equals to 4 calories. And with fat is a little bit higher. 1 gram of fat is equals to 9 calories. Now, how you calculate calories based on this? For example, let's say you're having a protein bar. The protein bar has 5 grams of protein and let's say 10 grams of carbs and 2 grams of fat. Now we're going to say 5 multiplied by 4, which gives us 20 calories. Then we go to carbs, 10 multiplied by 4, which gives us 40 calories, and 2 multiplied by 9 is equals to 18 calories. When you add these together, you get 78 calories, which means that your protein bar has 78 calories. Now, understanding the macronutrients and how to count calories is very important when it comes to serving your meals. I'm going to show you an example of what I have in here is Speckle brown long grain parboiled rice. Now you have to understand that this is a carb. It's not fat and it's not protein. When you go to the back to the nutritional info, it will tell you the serving size. So here it says serving size is 110 grams. I'm going to write that down. So serving size is 110 grams. Okay, now you know it's a carb and you know how many calories are in a carb. It's 4 calories per carb. So you're going to say 110 multiplied by 4. That gives you 440 calories. Okay, so how are you going to measure the 100 grams? If you don't have a scale at home, a food scale, you can refer to Google. Maybe you can say how much is 1 cup of brown rice? How many grams are in 1 cup of rice? And then it will tell you, maybe it will say 90 grams, 100 grams, 120 grams, and then you will work around there. But it's also not very good to always guess the grams and the calories, so it's best to get a food scale and make sure that you do everything right. The next thing that I'm going to talk about most importantly are our oils that we use to cook. I'll start with the normal sunflower oil. It says here that serving size is 20 mils. 20 mils is around 2 tablespoons. And it here says total fat is 18.3 grams. Let's just say 18 grams. So serving size is 18 grams. Remember how many calories are in fats? It's 9 calories per gram. So we're going to say 18 multiplied by 9 gives us 162 calories. So you have to be careful. For example, if you're going to make eggs, you have to be mindful of how much oil you put in your eggs because that counts as calories. See, already you haven't started even preparing your food and you already have 162 calories. So what you can do, you can maybe divide 18 by 2. Instead of using 2 tablespoons, you can use 1 tablespoon, which will make it half of this, which is going to be a little bit less calories. You can even use a teaspoon. Sometimes you don't even need oil to make eggs. You can just have the eggs cook on low heat, and then it gives you those beautiful scrambled creamy eggs. The next oil I'm going to talk about is the extra virgin olive oil. This one you can also use it in salads or for cooking. It says here that single serving is 10 mils, which is around 1 tablespoon. So if we have 10 mils, so I meant to say mils here, 10 mils multiplied by 9, that gives you only 90 calories. So you're getting a healthier oil, you're also getting less calories. But sometimes the budget does not allow us to get olive oil. You can just get the normal sunflower oil. Just be careful on how you use it. The next macronutrient we're going to talk about is protein. Protein is very similar to carbs because it has around the same calories per gram. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. Let's talk about something that we all have at home, an egg. 1 medium egg is about 6 grams of protein. So let's say 1 egg is 6 grams of protein. Now we need to multiply that by 4 because we know in each gram we have 4 calories. So 6 times 4 gives us 24 calories. Now we know that 1 egg has around 24 calories, but we're excluding the yolk. But since we're focusing on the protein, we're not going to think about the yolk. We're just going to focus on how many calories or how much protein we have in an egg. The next thing that we have in the nutrition info provided to you, we're going to talk about, let's say, chicken thigh. If you have a food scale, again, you're going to weigh your chicken thigh, and it tells you, let's say, around 1 chicken thigh, you get 112 grams of protein. You will again multiply that by 4, gives you 448 calories. Now more on how to count calories. Most people will ask me, how do I know how many calories am I supposed to consume per day? There is a way to do that, but it's a very long process. So the most easiest way to find out how many calories you need to consume a day is to go on Google. Just type calorie calculator. It's going to ask you your height, your age, and your weight, and it will tell you roughly around how many calories you need to consume per day. Now I'm going to show you how to calculate grams on a scale. Right, here we have a food scale. You can find this scale in Clicks, Discam, or even online. They are usually inexpensive. Today we're going to be measuring avocado, which is a fat, and our speckle brown rice, which is a carb. You will start by turning on your food scale. You will see it will say 0 grams because you have nothing on it. You will take your measuring cup or plate or bowl. When you put it there, you will see it will start counting grams. So you have to press the T over here. That will put it back to 0, as if there's nothing on. Now we're going to pour the rice. Alright, let's make it about 35 grams of rice, or let's just make it 40 grams. Alright, so to find out how many calories are in this, you can first multiply by 4, which is 40 times 4 gives us 160 calories. Or you can go on Google and say how many calories are in 40 grams of rice. Next we have our avocado. Our avocado weighs 26 grams. Now since avocado is not pure fat, you cannot multiply that by 9. You can then go to Google and type how many calories are in 26 grams of avocado, and it will give you an approximate number. I hope all this breaks it down a little bit better for you, and if you do have any questions and you don't understand, please don't hesitate to ask me and I'll be sure to answer your questions.